Hey, my name is cydnaide, but you can call me Cy, and welcome. And for those returning, I see you, boo. Hey, happy Wednesday, everyone. Director Kjun just posted his Wednesday devlog response to Friday's community's feedback. And for those of you eager, and I mean eager, to get your hands on the PS5 version of the game, you'll officially get your answer this upcoming Friday on the release date and what's to come for your first time experience with inZOI. I'm really excited for all my console boos. I'm so happy for y'all. Y'all finally gonna get a chance to play the game. And not to mention, multiplayer is also getting some light for discussion, so we'll know what and when that'll come into play as well. So that's also very exciting. So anyway, enough of my yapping. Let's just jump right into Kjun's detailed reply and, get into the tea, into the goodies. Hello, everyone. It feels even more meaningful to be writing to you this week. Over the past few days, many of you shared feedback regarding feature additions, improvements, bug fixes, and the future direction of development. In particular, there has been a lot of excitement surrounding the PS5 version release and multiplayer functionality. We are currently organizing everything internally, and we will share the official PS5 schedule and details this Friday. We will also provide an update on multiplayer development progress in the near future. So as you can see, they're going to be talking about the development of multiplayer and the official release for PS5. So yay! At the moment, we are focused heavily on PS5 exclusive features, improved controller usability, enhanced user convenience, and stronger mod support as important directions for development. We will provide official schedule on Friday. So that's also great because they've been trying their hardest to get a lot of stability going on for not only for the PC but for also PS5, because they're going to have mods on the PS5. So, that's big to have mod capabilities on console. So excited. Anyway, community feedback and suggestions. Gameplay interactions. This week, many of you shared ideas about gameplay improvements. There were strong requests for more autonomous and realistic character behavior, such as reporting crimes to the police, criminal activities, inviting friends over, and performing actions naturally during conversations. There were also many suggestions regarding attraction and relationship systems, more unique personalities and behaviors, and stronger emotional expression. I do agree, because we definitely do need this. We are currently improving Zoids so they can react more naturally to the surrounding environment, the world itself, and other Zoids. Yes, because good gracious, I would like to see other Zoids go swim. I would like to see them proposing to each other or asking each other out, asking for each other's numbers. That would be just, stuff like that I would love to see, because we definitely do need that in the game. Because I would like to be just sitting there just chilling with my Zoi. They're eating their snack, and right next to them a married couple is talking about their plans to go on vacation, or they see a young teenage couple over there asking each other out on a date or to prom. Stuff like this, simple little interactions like that make the world feel so much more alive. And I can believe that y'all agree too. So leave it down in the comment section what you guys would like to see as far as Zoi autonomous interactions, because honestly I want to just see more, not necessarily just crazy stuff happening, but just seeing the Zoids interact with one another outside of just being aggressive or being too flirty. Because honestly, from what I've seen in my gameplay, is that the Zoids either being aggressive towards one another, or they are maybe indulging in normal conversation, which is really nice. I do like to see that, but it just seems like there is just a hard right, a soft middle, and a hard left. There's either being way too flirtatious, or they're just being kind of nice and just walk off from each other, or they are being way too aggressive and mean towards one another. So again, it would be I'd like to see more variation of interactions between Zoids, if that makes sense. Anyway, we are also developing systems where nearby Zoids naturally approach you through phone calls, dates, conversations, jealousy, and other relationship-driven interactions. Yes, I would like to see if a Zoi would pop up and see that I'm talking to another Zoi, and they don't like that Zoi in particular, and say, "Hey, why are you talking to them for?" Granted, that would get on my nerves eventually, because bro, how am I supposed to know if you and this person ain't cool, But again, it would be realistic. So many of you also hope for expanded family interactions, such as children learning various skills like walking, swimming, and playing, as well as walking hand in hand with their parents. I think many parents are looking forward to seeing Zoids freely swimming, and we plan to show this during the summer. Yes, yes, yes. Finally getting a response to them making sure that Zoids are swimming. Because, oh my goodness, it has been a need. Oh my goodness. And again, the hand in hand with the parents, because we saw that last Friday with the characters holding hands, or the Zoids holding hands. I would love to see that, to see a dad with his kids holding one in one arm and holding the hand of the other. Like, I would love to see that. And again, I can't wait till they even give us strollers, because that would be nice, because then they can learn to like kind of group the Zoids together. If they can make a system where the group like how the group's interaction is, that they can group them all together and they can walk together more seamlessly and more closer together if they can do that with the group interaction. Like, so Paralives showed this in one of their demos for like their live action, with like a interaction with the mouse. Like, they'll click on Zoid and then they'll circle around the other Zoids and they'll pull them together and make a group that way. I would like to see inZOI implement something like this, not bar for bar what Paralives is doing, but something similar, so it could be more seamless and less buggy when they're interacting in groups. So something like that would be very nice. So, because I mean, at the end of the day, like, just because there are two different life sims doesn't mean they can't learn or build off of one another. And I think that's a really good thing, because they'll help with social dynamics. It's specifically for inZOI. inZOI needs a lot of the social depth that I'm seeing, that from, at least from my standpoint, from Paralives, and even how Sims 2 did stuff, or even Sims 3, because some stuff I feel like those sim games did pretty well is the social aspect, where inZOI could really lean into. And then of course other games that have social interactions and showing how groups work and talking and NPCs carrying on. So again, they are different systems, I do understand that, but you know, just the idea of like to see how that framework works. But anyway, enough of my yapping. Anyway, the hand-holding feature is currently being worked on very hard by our internal programmers, and we are preparing to make it usable in more and more situations over time. There were also suggestions for functional stores such as supermarkets, cafes, and restaurants, along with improvements to dining systems and the addition to buffet systems, jobs, and career systems. Many players propose deeper gameplay expansions for various careers, including hair salons, bakeries, delivery services, scientific research, firefighters, modeling, mining industries, and more. For hair salons in particular, players wanted dynamic systems that include hair washing, coloring, nail art, skin care services, customer reactions, reservation systems, and more detailed interaction. Are you all enjoying the April job update so far? I am. I like the freelance one. I am not gonna lie. I really do enjoy the delivery freelance one, and even the book one to a certain degree. The book ones are kind of annoying. I'm not gonna lie, because you have to be in. And I'm gonna put this little tidbit in here. This is a tip for freelancing with books. You need to be in focus mode. You don't matter how high your level of your critical thinking is. If you are not focused when you're writing these books, even if you get the prompt kind of right, because again, the prompt is kind of like they give you for the freelance book thing is where the customer writes you and they ask you to do a specific thing, and then you like your Zoid like takes note and say, this Zoid seems to like this or that. Even if you pick one that's closest to what they want and you are not in a focused mindset, your Zoid can write a book that you would think is really good, because again, you're a higher level, and this other Zoid, you've got the prompt pretty okay. But if you're not focused, that Zoid will not give you a high remark. So FYI, be in focus mode when you are writing books for your clients as a writer, for your freelance writer Zoids. And to get into focus mode, thinking, reading the newspaper, reading news, and doing critical thinking, like activities like writing a diary, anything like that will boost your focus moodlet to push it up to the top. So it'll be the one that you're working or using when you're writing your books. So anyway, are you all enjoying the April update so far? This time we first did not have time to improve older jobs alongside the new content, but we will continue updating the many careers that you have consistently requested. Honestly, we did not expect hair salons to receive this much attention and enthusiasm. We may not be able to prepare it quickly, but we would definitely want to add more interactions in the future. Please wait just a little longer. I don't know how they didn't think that the hair salon wouldn't have got so much enthusiasm, because honestly, people were crazy. We're immediately going to start up their hair salons, because people were calling out for wanting that back during the Chihaya update, because they saw the barbershop chairs out there in the on the side of the roads and stuff, and you can style your Zoi's hair and stuff and when you click on the chair. But yeah, I don't know how they didn't think that, but you know, semantics, Kjun, semantics. Building and environment. There were requests for lighting optimization, curtain and blind controls, door and window locking systems. Yes, I'm sorry, I'm about to get too excited. Let me finish reading this because I'm about to get to whoop whoop. Anyway, indoor outdoor lighting adjustments and more physical environmental changes such as wind, falling leaves, and puddles. We will continue improving environmental physics effects in future updates. Please tell me that you are really looking to giving us more door and window locking systems and permissions, please, for more than just the head of the household, because we need that. Because I remember posting about this. I've posted about maybe 3 to 4 times about giving us more permissions for windows and doors, and just giving us more automation and permissions, because we need that. Like, they finally did give us the lights, and they do cut off when your Zoids are all the Zoids in your house are asleep. But it would be nice if a Zoid goes into a room, the light cuts on, and if they leave, it cuts back off. And if let's say not all the Zoids in the house are asleep, then the Zoids that are in their room that are asleep have the light off, and it only cuts on if someone goes in there. Because that makes sense, unless you just automatically just turn it off, and it shouldn't be up to the Zoid to click that off unless we want that. But yeah, I'm hoping and I'm praying for that they eventually give us what we want on that. Anyway, vehicles and transportation. Players also requested improvements allowing all family members to use vehicles, automatic parking systems, in-car music playback, radio features, and expanded transportation interactions. We are currently improving vehicles, especially focusing on implementing U-turn functionality. I'm gonna tell you right now, if anybody do U-turns in this game, I'm telling you, they're still gonna hit somebody. I'm just saying, we are not great drivers in this game. Last year until the very end before release, the lack of U-turns prevented continuous driving experience and forced players to skip travel midway. This time we want to properly solve that issue so players can choose whether they want to skip travel or continue driving naturally. Currently, companions and family members can ride together, but driving functionality still has issues. We'll work to normalize and improve this as quickly as possible. And they have been trying to, they gave us more physics with the car and how it moves, it has more weight, the wheels turn like it's supposed to, even with the bikes, and I like it. Anyway, bug fixes and stability. Many of you also reported various bugs, issues related to eating, AI behavior, disappearing vehicles, and other technical problems were mentioned frequently. We understand the need for more stable gameplay environment and stronger technical support. At the moment, there are many stability issues caused by both bugs and mods, and we are considering reducing additional feature development temporarily in order to focus on stability improvements first. If you can wait just a little longer, we will make it happen. Now, I don't know if this translates to them pushing back the May update to June, because even if they do that, they've said themselves that making big batch updates have caused more problems than it has solved. But again, with their cycle that they're doing right now, there's still issues with what they're trying to do, because with the once a month updates, they're still coming across different issues, even though the updates are considered smaller. So I don't know how they're going to be able to fix this out, but I do hope they do finish a way to fix this, fix a way to make it easier for themselves, and not just for us, but specifically for them, because again, they're the one doing the work to make sure that this game is stable and fun for everybody. So hopefully they figure out a way. Future development and expectations. There are many requests for deeper personality and memory systems, more emotional and relationship depth, realistic daily life and social activities, and expanded careers and hobbies. We are planning to develop a memory system including phobias, and for personality systems and baby traits, we are currently organizing autonomous behaviors and interactions. We are also planning to add various career-related content such as schools and school clubs. Thank you once again for all of your love and support for inZOI this week. We will continue striving to become a development team that always listens to you and searches for the right direction together with the community. And please remember that we are also working hard to become a better development team that truly loves the game we are creating. Thank you, Kjun. I completely understand where he's coming from with that, because when you're doing something, you do experience burnout. Even just as a content creator, you can experience burnout. Good gracious, can you experience burnout? I'm not here to trauma dump on y'all about content creation, because y'all don't give a fuck about that. But essentially, just everything that they're trying to do, I hope that they're able to find a way to make it work. And they have been very diligent. Granted, some of the patches have been crunchy, but they go right up behind their crunchiness and try to fix it. I commend them for that. Anyway, that's going to be all for me, guys. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys feel about this Wednesday devlog post. Does it make you excited that we're finally getting more info on the PS5 release? Or are you wondering how multiplayer has shaped up in the background? Or, and I'm saying or are you hoping for more info on the May update and have fingers crossed that it'll come out not be delayed? Because honestly, they did this last month too, where they kind of they said that they were talking about the May update and we didn't get any April information until almost like 2 weeks before the actual update, because a lot of people were confused about it coming out as well. But it came out because they were talking about doing more stabilization and, you know, getting everything right for the engine update. And then bam, we got all the good stuff we did end up getting, along with a bunch of other bugs and fixes and stuff. But again, it came out. So again, what are you guys hoping on that one? Just leave it down in the comment section that you hope that they come out with the May update, or they just work on what they said they're going to work on and so forth. And if they have to delay it, they have to delay it. Like always, if you like my content and want to support your girl, leave a like, comment, or subscribe for more videos like these where I cover most Fridays and Wednesdays devlog posts. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.